So what I want to talk about today is forgiveness and the power of forgiveness. Just think about it for a second. Think about what that word means, right? One thing it does not mean, to start off with, it does not mean that you forget, right? So if you forgive someone of something that they've done to you, it doesn't mean that you forget. For the most part, you're never going to forget whatever it is that happened. But what forgiveness does is it releases you. It allows you to once again live your life, the life you were perhaps living before whatever it is happened to you, before the bad relationship and the person that hurt you in that relationship. And now they're still gone. But in a lot of ways, although physically the person is not there, they still have that hold over you because you're thinking about them constantly, because you can't forgive them for the things that they've done to you. And when you can't forgive them, what happens is they still have that hold on you. There's a burden that you walk around with. So what holding on to pain a lot of times does is it robs you of joy, right? Holding on to pain a lot of times robs you of joy. So when you forgive, what you do is what happens is you find yourself again. You begin to find that joy again that you lost because a lot of times we're caught up in anger and malice and we hate someone or we hate what happened or whatever the case is. No, it's okay that you're angry with what happened. It's okay that you're upset because of what someone did to you. It's okay to perhaps even feel some kind of hatred because of whatever it is that happened to you. But what holding on to that does is, and it's not an excuse, but what holding on to it does is it robs you. There's a burden that you walk around with because you're not free, because you're walking around and your mental space is occupied by the hatred, by the malice, by whatever it is that you know feel for that person who's done you wrong because they let you down, right? And even though it's something that you were not expecting them to do, and yes, it is wrong, if you hold on to it, you're robbing yourself of joy. So you've got to let go. No, it's easier said than done. It's not easy to forgive, right? It really is not easy to forgive. If you think of you being in a relationship, for some of you who are saying, well, you know, I was in a relationship and I gave this person my all. I gave them everything. I sacrificed everything for them, and then they did me wrong. It's not right what the person did, right? But they're now gone. And you have to make sure that they stay gone, not just physically, but mentally as well. Because the mental hold, a lot of times, that someone can have on you is even stronger than the physical presence of them being within your personal space. So it's one thing that I don't see you again, but if I'm constantly thinking about you, and I'm mad and I'm upset about what you did, then I can't release myself to live that good life. In a relationship situation, it means that I can't love again the way I need to, or I can't be loved the way I would like to because I'm holding on to all this pain. And I take it to the next relationship. So when you take that pain to the next relationship or the next situation, what happens is you're not free to be whole with that person that you just discovered, that new person that came into your life, that new person that perhaps wants to love you, wants to be there for you. You can't give them your all because you're still filled with hatred or malice because of a previous relationship or situation that happened. So what I want you to do is to consider forgiveness. Forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is not for whoever it is that did you wrong. Forgiveness is for you. If you want to live a better life, right? If you want to live a full life, if you want to walk in your truth, if you want to be whole again, you have to forgive. You can't hold on to pain. No, you're still going to remember, but you have to forgive. And forgiveness, I think, also is talking about what happens to you so that you can get beyond the stuff that happened. So for 2018 and beyond, and for whenever you come across this video, think about the life you could live if you were to forgive. No, it's not easy. And I'm not saying it's just easy to say I'm just going to forgive someone, but forgiveness is not for them. Forgiveness is for you. So keep that in mind. The next time you're walking around just being angry or upset or whatever, it's one thing for whoever it is to be physically gone, but forgiveness allows the person to, more importantly, be mentally gone. And that a lot of times is just as or even more important. So forgiveness, when you do it, it brings you back the joy that you seek. So think about it. Think about the power of forgiveness. Thank you again. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and look at my other videos as well. And leave your comments, or let me know what other types of interviews you would like for me to do going forward also. But don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.